They started as enemies, became friends, and ended up meaning everything to each other. But fate had other plans. At a school, a student caused trouble and was chased by a teacher. The student's name was Yi Zijia, better known as Jay. Jay was always up to something silly. During class, he drank a ridiculous amount of beverages, got nauseous, and ended up vomiting into his friend's bag. Because of that, his friend had to go to the restroom to clean it. While recording on his phone, Jay and his friend accidentally saw a teacher coming out of the boys' restroom. Afraid the video might go viral, the teacher asked Jay to delete the recording. Jay refused and ran away. At the school gate, he impulsively took a delivery man's motorcycle, but a girl stopped him by snatching the key. Jay threw his phone toward her, and she instinctively caught it, causing her to release the key. Jay quickly grabbed it and rode off. As he looked back, Jay didn't notice a barrier in front of him. He crashed into it, and the bike flew into a car. Inside was the school principal. Both of them were rushed to the hospital. At the hospital, Jay's teacher informed him that he would face serious punishment and might be expelled. Suddenly, a nurse entered with unexpected news. The nurse said that Jay had a dangerous illness and didn't have much time left. Hearing this, the teacher felt sympathy for him. When Jay got home, his aunt scolded him for constantly getting into trouble. His aunt asked if the illness rumor was true, but Jay explained it was just a misunderstanding. She then told him to focus on his final exams and aim for a national university. Meanwhile, Jay's phone had been taken by a girl who shared his name, Jade. While studying, her peace was interrupted by constant notifications from Jay's phone. The next morning, she returned it to him. When Jay found his phone locked, he asked why. Jade explained that the notifications kept bothering her, so she tried guessing his password. She smiled and walked away. Soon after, Jay's friend came to check on him. His friend asked if he was really sick. Jay clarified it was a misunderstanding and asked him to keep it secret. Together, they decided to make the teachers believe that Jay was actually ill. Jade began to doubt Jay's story. He kept eating carelessly, showing no concern for his health. Because Jay frequently skipped classes, the homeroom teacher asked Jade to sit next to him and keep an eye on him. Jade protested, but the teacher ignored her. In the school's health room, she questioned Jay about his illness. Jay and his friend made up a story together. Seeing Jay still eating recklessly, Jade got angry and threw away all their snacks. The next day, Jade brought him homemade lunch. But Jay didn't like it, saying it tasted bland. Offended, Jade told the entire class not to give him any more food. Determined to control Jay's diet, she even put up his photo at nearby food stalls, warning vendors not to sell to him. Jade went as far as disguising herself as a food delivery worker to stop Jay from ordering online. But it turned out to be just a dream. When he woke up, Jay asked Jade to slap him to make sure he was awake. The slap knocked Jay out cold, leaving the class in stunned silence. During the break, Jay slipped out of school without telling anyone. Jade asked his friend where he went. His friend didn't know either. Worried, Jade went to Jay's house in the pouring rain. Eventually, Jay came home, soaked through. Jade demanded an explanation, but Jay refused to talk. Angry and frustrated, Jade stormed out while Jay, clearly burdened, told her to go home. The next day, Jade changed completely. She ignored Jay and kept her distance. During PE class, someone accidentally pushed her, injuring her leg. Seeing this, Jay volunteered to take her place in the match. While the game went on, Jade looked uncertain, until Jay suddenly appeared from behind her. Jade smiled faintly and went to treat her wound. Unexpectedly, it was revealed that Jade herself was suffering from a serious illness. She and her mother listened as the doctor explained her condition. The doctor said Jade's disease might be curable, but it could also be fatal. They could only hope for recovery and pray for the best. For several days, Jade didn't show up at school. Jay felt uneasy, thinking Jade was still angry with him. Then one day, his teacher asked him to deliver some documents to Jade's house. When Jay arrived at Jade's house, her parents were there preparing for dinner. Her mother warmly invited him to join them. The conversation during dinner felt a little awkward since they weren't very familiar with each other. Jay became nervous when Jade's father suddenly asked to see the scar from the supposedly deadly illness he had. Thankfully, Jade quickly changed the subject, saving Jay from further embarrassment. While relaxing on the porch, Jade asked if Jay could accompany her over the weekend. Thinking it was a date, Jay eagerly agreed, only to find out later that Jade wanted him to help host an event at a children's care home. Jay attended the event with a straight face, while Jade and some of their classmates participated as well. During a break, his aunt called to ask if he had any plans after graduation. Confidently, Jay said he could get into any university he wanted. But when he checked his results on the computer, he was shocked to see his grades were below average, something he could hardly believe. Realizing Jay's poor scores, Jade decided to help him study. Jay worked hard and stayed motivated. Yet, after several exhausting weeks, his test results were still disappointing. Frustrated and desperate, Jay even started chewing on a page from his textbook out of stress. To cheer him up, Jade took him to an aquarium park. There, Jay looked utterly exhausted from his sleepless nights of studying. He ended up falling asleep on Jade's lap. On their way home, the two of them grew noticeably closer. Soon after, graduation day arrived. During the ceremony, Jay thought of Jade and went looking for her. When he finally found her, he hesitated, feeling awkward and unsure about what to say. Gathering his courage, Jay confessed that he liked her. But Jade's response left him puzzled. Instead of replying directly, she shared a wish she'd always had. She had always wanted to ride a motorcycle but was too afraid to do it alone. So she asked Jay to go with her. They spent the day together, enjoying the moment and the scenery. One morning, Jay invited Jade to go somewhere with him. During the trip, he finally admitted that he had lied about his illness. Hearing this, Jade was hurt and deeply disappointed. She began distancing herself and refused to speak to him. Since she had blocked his number, Jay asked his friend to send Jade a message, explaining that Jay had lied only to avoid being expelled from school. After reading the message, Jade forgave him and invited him to send a letter together at an underwater post office, a place said to deliver messages from the heart. But suddenly, Jade fainted and was rushed to the hospital. The doctor said she needed to stay for a few days. While Jade was hospitalized, Jay came to visit. They chatted and laughed together, trying to keep things light. Later, Jay quietly asked the doctor about Jade's condition. His heart broke when he learned that Jade didn't have much time left. Determined to help, he searched for ways to save her, even offering to become a donor if that could make a difference. But the doctor told him Jade's illness wasn't something that could be cured so easily. Meanwhile, Jade reminisced about the past, how she had first noticed Jay as a playful, cheerful, yet kind boy. The next day, Jay returned to the hospital but couldn't find Jade in her room. After searching around, he finally found her in another ward. They talked warmly for a while. Their conversation was so emotional that it could make anyone cry. Jade told Jay she wished she could see the future, one where they were still together. They both cried, sitting side by side, separated by the glass wall of the room. Jade's breathing grew weaker, and that day became her last. A few days later, Jay stepped off a bus. He went to Jade's house, where her parents greeted him and invited him to eat with them. During the meal, Jay politely asked for permission to enter Jade's room. Inside, he placed one of his most treasured belongings as a keepsake. Then he left and headed to the underwater post office to send his letter to Jade. Jade once said that anyone who mailed a letter there could send out the truest feelings of their heart. As Jay traveled home, memories of Jade filled his mind. Tears streamed down his face as he whispered in his heart that Jade had given him the strength to live, and that he missed her deeply.